When we left the story before break, Marcella Mason was cleaning up the remains of her counterfeiting machine, her ill-gotten gains, and her ex. Well, he's now an ex, if you count death. Her wayward, no-good boyfriend, Enrique Blase, is now quite dead. A magnificent fire took him over. It did spare the guns, though. Their criminal mastermind activities are still somewhat intact, but the counterfeiting machine is gone. And so is Enrique. So, Marcella has decided on a plan. Out of desperation, she sold the poker table that she uses to fleece her fellow Kettle Falls residents, her fellow kettlers, and she'd be petty enough to wear a piece of his jewelry as remembrance. She's pretty petty. And so we're going to have her continue cleaning up, and then we will explain the plan. Oh, she just... Okay. I guess she's done. How does Marcella grieve? She starts to clean up the ashes of her supposed loved one and then says, screw it. And goes down to make some... She just leaves the trash right by his urn. Look at that. That's really what she thought of him. That's too good. Oversteps over. I know. Did you see that? But I think one of the reasons why she stopped, I mean, besides just game mechanics, but we weave the game mechanics into the story. She stopped because she realized that she really needs to get started on concocting some evidence before the night is up. So let's take a picture, though, because this is too good to kind of explain. Nope. I want to tab and then lower down. Enrique's last resting place is what this is called. And let me lower chat. There we go. Enrique's last resting place. So haunted. Yep. Pretty darn depressing, that is. Pitiful. She says gleefully. And then let's go to Marcella, who's climbing down here, having made the decision to let go of her poker machine. Now you can see that she, her fun all the way up, not even the slightest bit upset. She still has a desire to be with Declan. I'm very curious to see what'll work out with that. And she has bought this fire thing here because we're going to use it as part of our plan. But the first thing that we're going to do is move it so that she can get there. Okay, go ahead. There you go. And go ahead and make this food. Resume cooking. She keeps talking to herself. You got this, Marcella. You got this. He died from cooking chicken soup because he had a flu. Everybody knew he had a flu. He would have been coughing all over everybody for the last, gosh knows how many weeks. So, we will let this... perfect. Tastes delicious. It's too bad I'm gonna burn it. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring this in here and we're going to light it and hopefully not burn our whole house down, but what the heck, let's see. Will it not let me light it because it's inside? Probably. Yeah, okay. So, what we will do to get around this fact that it won't let me light it, although I wonder if I took it outside. Oh, I know. Even better. Let's put it back here. She hides it back here, and she's going to light it because we need ashes. Why are you lighting this, Marcella? Let's see. Huh. Not even inside I can't light this thing. I wonder why. Let's see. Is there anything I'm doing that she can't get around all the sides maybe? Nope. It is not letting me light this. Let's try one more time. No. No. And it's interesting because this is the entrance side over here. And it's not letting me, let me just try in the middle of the frickin' street. Just to see if it works. This is not part of the story right here. That's a good thought, Crafter. There we go. That's super annoying, but it wouldn't let me enter. Okay, so now let's take this bad boy. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, it didn't bring the fire with it. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna poke this. Oh, you're so annoying. Give me a way to poke you. Let's try here. I just want to poke you. That's all. Give me a story. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so. There. That's the picture I wanted. So, Marcella commits insurance fraud. This is the fire. Where, you know, she's basically found an old drum that she had sitting in the backyard. She brought it inside to make a fire and to bring the smell of smoke into the house. Now she's going to have this fire going. And then there is another thing I'm thinking. I believe that we have, it's going to take a while for me to find it, but I'm pretty sure that we have let's make this worth our while for telling this story. I'm not sure if this is what I want. Let's see. No. That's smoke. I want the ash pile itself. So what I'm using is... Hello, pumpkin! I'm looking for... there is decorative ash. These are all great things for storytelling. But what I'm looking for is the decorative ash. Diaper stink. These are all stink things. Don't need any stink. We need... These are all rising steam. That's all neighborhood stuff. That's the steam train, which allows you to make your own steam train. Give me... I need ash. Decorative ash. I know I have... Well, I don't know I have it, but I think I have it. I think Sophie David made decorative ash. I hope. Just the ash pile itself. I suppose I could take one from upstairs. Okay, that's actually... I'll just take one from... I don't want her to clean it up, which is why... I don't want to just take one from upstairs. So we're going to take this ash pile, and I'm going to put it on so I can put it where I want it to go. I'm going to put it on just your average live stream. Hi, Max! Max, boy, have you missed a story. I hope you catch up on it later with the episodes. Let's go to... So the way my mind works is that some folks can get kind of literal with storytelling. I'd like a bigger... Does this go on here? No. What I need is a big one. I know how to do it. Oh, get off of there. What I need are some slot blockers. It's a lot of work to do this, but it's worth it for the story. And I need another one right there. And one right... Is that it? Is that all the slots that I can use? Nope, it's still going up there. But anyway, I will work on that in a minute. We'll put this over here because we'll need it for the picture to show the insurance agent. So now, we're going to take a picture of Marcella and all of her... Oh, let's make these invisible. Actually, I'll just take them off. I'm trying to keep that from going up on the counter is what I'm trying to do, but if I have to, I'll move the counter. Yeah, that's also not the right smoke. Let's get some better smoke. We want it to smell really smoky, so that's why she's poking the fire. It's because we want it to smell smoky and really... Let's try this and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. All right. So she's got this smoke going on and she's waving it around. Let's have her poke it again. And I wonder if Black Death, thin ash, small ash pile, slim smoke. Let's see if that will work too. Putting as much smoke effects as I can on this. Let's poke it again. Yeah! And then let's get it go. One more time. Just get that right shot right there. Yes! That's the one! Yoo-hoo-hoo! Yes, I just made that noise on the live to be broadcasting through the internet. Yeah, I just made that noise, yeah. And we just got to get the right... Look at her face! Look at her face! It even says, look at that! What does that face mean to you? Look at those lips! What does that even mean? Let's go, look at that. Look! I don't even know what that face means, but it looks really guilty and conniving to me. Oh, dang, y'all. All right, so for this, let's zoom out, get a picture of her with her insurance fraud and self. And, of course, I didn't put the ceiling tiles in, because I never do. I usually just put the same tiles that are on the floor on the ceiling, just to save time for picture taking and stuff. Sometimes I'll go a little different, but let me do the upstairs too while I'm at it. This, I always use these. Nope, not that one. That one. It's just an asphalt kind of under the ceiling tile type of thing. And then here, for this one, I will use that, 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 and that. Okay, so where were we? Oh yes, murdering and mayheming. Because that face is just the face of someone who's just, I mean, she's just, look at her. I don't even know what that face is about. What is that face about? Maybe this isn't the first time she has done it, says JT. She's pouting because she hates cleaning up after herself, says JT. I think I just heard my husband come home, which would be joyous. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Yay! Look at her, burning the evidence, or well, creating some more. And, oops. Okay, so now that we have the picture that we needed that tells the story of how she burned the evidence, we'll go here and we will remove this fire. Okay, she's done poking that fire. Having one more poke. Don't poke it too hard. We don't need another fire, please. All right. Now, she's going to painstakingly grab this and take it outside. Now, it's important that she takes it outside because it is important that the neighbor, she does her best to hide it. She does her best to hide it. However, and let's see here. I need to get rid of those smoke effects. Oh, they went with it. Oh, okay. No, don't clean that up, pumpkin. Sweep. I wonder if I can autonomy add this lot proscription ashes by GUD. Okay, so that means she'll stop trying to sweep those ashes. Perfect. That's the autonomy controller. It's a fantastic mod that not a lot of people in the community talk about, but I love it. And husband's here. Hey, look, you can make double ash. Ooh, I love you. Those are ones for you, right?
I have one.
Oh, half then. Okay. Let's split it.
Okay.
My husband just bought me a hot dog. Yay!
Yay, hot dog.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to snap objects to grid off, and then we're going to try to get this as close as possible. I can't get it 100%, but I think I want to make a nice pile. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Now, she has to hide. She heads on over. Marcella heads on over to the fire, and she's going to just view it for a while. And she thinks she's safe. She thinks she's safe. This cottage is empty. Yeah. And so she's exactly. But Declan, and it's 9:30 in Kettle Falls. Declan's bedroom window is here. Also, even more importantly, this is the window to his art studio, where he has been drawing pictures of Shauna, painting pictures of Shauna, and then shamefacedly breaking them down and then painting another one, because he doesn't want it to become an obsession, though it somewhat is. So he can see out of this window. Just around the corner, he sees a little bit of smoke. And also, who else can see this fire? Kathy can, but she's not home. She's away from Kettle Falls right now. But in the flop house, from their vantage point, they can see through the trees. They can see Marcella right there. They can't exactly see it. So I think the only person who could possibly witness Marcella's deed is Declan, the very man she wants to date. So she's gonna come around. We're gonna have her view this. Who is it? Who is it? Well, right now it's in the form of ashes, but in my mind, his body is, let's put his body here, actually, because in my mind, his body is, let's put it right here. Let's put him in the garden for a bit. Yeah. And so she carries his remains end up here, where she just, in a panic state, plants them in the garden. And then, she can't really hide this. But hold on a second. So we're not hiding that he's dead. We can't hide that. But what we're hiding is how he died. So we need to pretend to be the grieving widow, right? What would a grieving widow do with their husband's remains? I mean, partner's remains. What would you do? Yeah, Declan's just really lonely. He's not really creepy, and not, at least that's not how I see him. Let's plant, I know. Let's plant some cauliflower over him. Let's plant some veggies over him. That's what I would do if I were a grieving widow. I'd plant him right under the cauliflower. And actually, this is going to give me a route fail, so... but I'll worry about... Actually, you know what? Let me do it this way. Because I know I have to put these on OMSPs in order to put them close together, or they route fail. Yeah, let's plant a cauliflower garden. Because you know why? You know why we're going to plant a cauliflower garden? Because Marcella I have to put it here. Here we go. Here we go. Marcella hates cruciferous vegetables. Oh, she's not gonna eat them. Oh no. There's gonna be no eating of that. You know, when you just really don't like cruciferous vegetables at all. That's how you express your disdain. Where do I put these so I can get these to show up? Here we go. So I have learned that you have to put these, in order to get a nice natural garden look, you have to put them on OMSPs. Otherwise they route fail to care for them. So we're gonna go for some cauliflower here. And I'm gonna grab a couple more of these. How would you feel if that's how that was the end of your days, is spent underneath a cauliflower? And I think that Marcella will purposely choose not to put him in the cemetery because she doesn't want to lose control or of you know, have anyone try and dig up the body when she's not looking, or you know, if she can keep complete control over what the story is. So I think this is one where he might actually stay here for a while. And he better haunt her. So check in with me. How are you guys enjoying the story? All right, so let's throw these in here. Alrighty then, I'll put one there. Because I like the gardens. Sometimes some Sims like the gardens to look really neat and regimented. Like Nome, she likes her gardens like that. But I feel like Marcella would literally just throw some seeds down and hope for the best. Honestly. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Gotta just find the grab edge. There we go. Oh yeah, the song. Isn't this a perfect song to go along with insurance fraud and burying your exes and all this kind of stuff for whoever he was? They had their woohoo and then... Alright, so this is kind of a messy looking cauliflower garden, which is how I intend it to be. Okay, so the hard part is getting these to go invisible. I could use that OMSP, turn all OMSPs invisible thing. Let me see. Let me do that. It is in paintings, I believe? Pardon me while I eat some, hot dog. I could never remember, excuse me, what it's called. It's a bulletin board, I think. It's underneath the pineapple painting. Underneath it, like, you mean in the space, or you mean underneath the pineapple painting? Oh, okay. In the beginning. In the space? I'm looking for a pineapple painting. Oh, there. Oh, there. I got it. See it. See it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thought it was... I was just like... Here it is. I'll have to remember that. Or try to. Okay, so all I want to do is make OMSPs invisible all OMSPs. Let's see if that works. Oh, she's got it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, that was a little bit more work than I anticipated it being. Thank you, Cheesy. Appreciate it. All right, so here she is, hoping desperately that her ruse has not been discovered, but there is someone who notices from their window. We're going to head over here, and for the purposes of this, we're going to take a picture from what he would have seen. That's what he would have seen right out of his window. There we go. So let's take a quick picture of this. F10 and then F9. Nope. I find it interesting. The vicar is calling. I'm not sure exactly why he's calling. We'll find out in a minute. But it makes her a little nervous. And we'll just see that there. How about like that? Yeah. Okay, so that is the image that Declan sees out of his bedroom window. And he can't notice that he can't see the fire. He can smell fire. And he did see a fire truck come up earlier, so he imagines that it must be as a result of that. But he sees Marcella just standing there, staring at something and occasionally sort of poking at something. He thinks, perhaps she's gardening. I didn't really know Marcella was interested in gardening. And then the final part of this story for today and this ruse is the earnest picture that she will take that shows the story, and also we will delete this oven. Actually, can I do that? Yes. Okay, perfect. So, what she's doing is saying that this tattered remains is all she has of her oven, these ashes, and this soup. And she's going to take the soup and put it right down here, and that will be her proof. Okay? And doggone it, I closed the chat again. The soup looks a little bit too good. Yeah, the stove burned. The soup has just got a bad smoky smell to it. How about... And she has to pretend to love gardening. I think she... Yeah, exactly. Could I... Exactly. Joe is like, ain't nothing illegal about a fire pit, Your Honor. What we could do, though, is we could make the soup look burned. Because she's going to say that she came downstairs. The oven had burned. The stove had fallen onto the floor. The ashes remained. And all that was left was this soup. Which we could try and make it look like it was fallen over. But I think that might be a little bit much for our purposes. So we'll just stick it among the ashes. Because you can go really far with it, but with the picture taken. But I do want us to be able to. How about that? Okay, let's see how that looks live. Look at the smoke! I love it! Hey, Vicar, we'll call you back. Oh, sorry. So, So that was 2 thin columns of black smoke. Let's put another one in here. And another one. All right, perfect. Now, she's even gonna go so far as to lie and say that these cabinets used to be a nice creamy off-white. Oh, in fact, even better, let's say, Let's see if we can find one. Oh, a really good one. Yeah. Let's see. Something like this. Yeah, okay. So she grabs some paint that she has put away from painting the bedroom, and she paints this really quickly to give the illusion that this is what got burned. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now we're gonna go F10, F5, F10, tab key, and then we're gonna get the picture of insurance fraud pictures. Oh, and wait a minute. I need to go F1. We have to get some more smoke. There we go. Perfect. Honestly, I came downstairs. I smelled something burning. I said, Enrique, where are you? And he said, well, nothing. I swear. That's what he said. Absolutely nothing. 'Cause he were dead. I swear. You know, and maybe that's how she ends up getting caught. We'll find out. JT is saying that she made this too perfect. And, you know, that may be the reason. That's maybe what causes her to end up in the cottage jail. We'll find out. We'll find out. That's going to be neat. Nope. I want to tab, go down, slide in like that, zoom out, and yeah. I wonder if she's very hesitant to get the clock in the picture because it'll give her away. So she's going to lower that. He can't know what time this was taken. Let's get nice and close on it. And, yeah. Marcella's story. That's what this is called. Okay, Cheesy. We can decide as the story unfolds. If we need to decide whether she gets caught or not, we will definitely do a roll of the dice if we need to. Because, you know, that's the whole fun of it, is that we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. All we know is that this is called Marcella's story. There we go. So we're going to leave that there for a while. I think she's going to leave it there to just sort of permeate the room with smoke. She's afraid to answer the phone, so she's going to avoid it. And we have over here one Enrique Blase bringing up cauliflower. Marcella walks away from her crime. And she stands there wondering, will I ever be believed? I think she's cocky enough to not even consider that she won't be believed. But as she walks around the corner, to come back into the front door of her home. She notices Declan's somewhat interested face, just peeking out from the blinds. And then the blinds close again as he finds himself embarrassed for having gotten caught looking at her. She now knows that Declan knows. What will Marcella do?